Today is Halloween Eve, October 30th, and this marks my final video of my Vlogoween series. We're going to end on a fun note. Coming to you from Carbondale, Pennsylvania, behind me here is the Park Street Horror House. It's a completely free home haunted attraction that's open to the public. We're going to be getting an exclusive behind the scenes look at it. And you're going to want to make sure you watch this entire video because later on, we're going to walk through the attraction and experience it for ourselves. So if you'd like to find out what the Park Street Horror House has to offer, come along with me and we'll find out together.
Alright, so my name is Adam. You are here at Park Street Horror, located at 93 Park Street in Carbondale. We have been doing this haunt since 2015. This year, when my neighbors moved in, we expanded outward and longer now. This year we are dedicating the haunt to my wife's grandfather that passed away on July 4th of this year, and in honor of him we're also taking donations for the Wounded Warrior Project, which is really great. And our goal on Facebook was to get for $1,000. We already reached that goal and we've already proceeded past, you know, that hitting it's at 1,300 right now, so that's a big thing. But and if you want, we'll go through and we'll show how everything works in here. Alright, so being COVID, big thing this year. We do have 3 different spots for hand sanitizer before you go in. You know, of course, you have to wear the mask when you're going through, just to be on safety wise. But again, we have hand sanitizer, social distancing. You know, we're going to try to practice keeping everybody at least 6 feet apart as best we possibly can, and try to have a good time. Our first part that you go through is themed on killer clowns from outer space. So of course everybody knows the cotton candy cocoons. Just a stuffed prop, doesn't really do much, just stands there, but it's a pretty cool thing that who did I get this off of? There's so many vendors. Time Bomb Toys in Pittsburgh, and then everybody knows Shorty. And you know, his famous scene when the guy asked him, "What are you gonna do? Knock my block off?" and knocks his head off, and off it goes into the trash can. And then our first animatronic that goes off by a sensor. Surprise! Pops up, scares. And then we come into a little bit of a strobe room. So you got Slim, you got Fatso, 2 other clowns that are nice from Killer Clowns from Outer Space if anybody's seen the movie, and if not, I'd recommend, even though a lot of people say it's a B-rated movie and it's not great. But they'll proceed through, and then you got the big Clownzilla guy hanging, and then right above here there's just a little mechanism so his hand drops down. We used to have it on this side, but then we had to cut it because we didn't want it to smack somebody in the face. And then the little jester guy behind there, and then they'll proceed out this way. And these little guys just kind of do their little areas. And we're trying to keep everything as dry as possible because we weren't expecting the rain that was coming through. Let's see, we got him. But after a while, that gets annoying. So we make sure we turn the bat off while we gotta wait. And this is definitely the more tight spaced area. Again, I mean, having the whole masks on, hand sanitizer, all that. I mean, we're trying the best we can with COVID, but also giving everybody a good time. And then you'll go into, and then these move around. Oh, and this, so we made little trap doors so we can hide, and then also come back through at the people. So this area, I mainly just look at it as it's a mixture of all different horror themed movies. And then this little zombie guy.
Is that Annabelle?
Yes, that is Annabelle.
Okay.
So then this little zombie guy, again, he has the sensor up there, and then you know, the little drop mechanism, so he drops down. Which in this whole area, we have the spotlight that'll blind you. Then when it flickers, then when it just goes completely dark, nobody knows where they're going, so they gotta start feeling their way kind of through. And then when you throw the seat back down, is when you get your full-on look at Annabelle. And then she's, I don't know if you can see up there, but up there she's got a little swinging mechanism, so it kind of like, actually here, I'll set it off. So she rocks a little bit because that,
Yeah.
a little bit of a creepy.
That's neat.
And then, of course, you can't have Saw without Billy. And then also, throughout the entire thing, everything is all loaded with cameras, so if anything was ever happen, it's there. And then, as you come back down again, you got another hand sanitizer, so this way everybody knows. And then we got our fake Jason guy to kind of throw people off. I don't know how to cut my cousin's thing off, but Jason's mom said we actually just took an old woman's just mask and burnt it and melted it. And then after you leave Jason, he does his thing and he comes down, and then we got the vines, so you kind of feel like you're going through the woods. And then we added this blue light because we wanted to be, Jason's afraid of water, so as soon as he would hit that, that's his stopping point. But then we also have a way that we can turn it off, so then Jason can then proceed this way, which you're going into Elm Street, so you're going into Freddy's world, so then if we wanted to have them clash and fight together, then you get that Freddy versus Jason scene.
Nice.
And then we got the old pallets and everything else to walk through.
How many like live actors do you have?
Live actors, there are our four mains is Michael, Jason, Freddy, and then we have a zombie, and then we have a couple fill-ins just to kind of help guide everybody which way possible. So then at night you'll end up having, so that light will give you that blind effect so you won't see and see it's like, is he real, is he fake? And then my neighbor Justin just finished building all this. Nice. So this furnace. This used to be one of the props from Spirit Halloween, and it had a zombie guy that popped up here. And of course, some animatronics, they don't last long, so we just gutted them, and then I'm like, here, I got it. So he took the box, built the box all the way around, made the cylinders, and then the fog machine will shoot up fog from there. And then just the little lanterns they turn on, and the chains, and then there's multiple areas that Freddy can kind of come through. So again, we try to keep it as spacious as much. So, and then there are different multiple exits. I can show you those if you want. And then you go back up, and I know he goes off by a sensor or a loud noise. I forget what he goes off, or it might not be turned on. But just kind of fill in things, and then just the three random witches. They light up a little bit, and they just kind of talk, and their faces glow a little bit. And then we'll probably squirt blood throughout here, but being that it's kind of closer, and we're like, no, we're not going to start doing everything. And then the lost bride waiting for her husband. Come into the corn thing. The corn was actually supposed to expand that entire length that we just came from, but after a while trying to get corn stalk was just a pain. So then we thought, okay, we'll add salmon here because it goes with the whole theme, his pumpkin lighting up, and then Scarecrow. He used to work and move around, but now he just yells and screams and talks and everything now. And then here's our actor Freddy, Justin. Hello. And then when you come up here, you go into the zombies dungeon lair, and then another animatronic, he glows, his face turns on. But trying to have everything going off once it goes with the sound, it just, everything starts triggering. So we got dead bodies, and then we did the stone wall, and this is all my neighbor's side of the house, so this is his imagination now going from here all the way through, and then the incline of going in between the houses, mashing everything together. And then we got this guy that kind of moves around. He's in a jail cell, or cell, whatever you want to call. And then the zombie, he kind of has his multiple areas that he can go. So again, like, so here he can come through here, so kind of like little side track doors that he can go. They're trap doors, not track doors. Well, they could be track doors if we had them on the tracks.
So you kind of let your neighbor have free roam of this since it's his area?
So
it's his design kind of?
So once we got into it, like he said, like, because you had it for the multiple years, he said, you know, we can't change the name. He's like, because that'd just be dumb, but let's, you know, do, and then we, you know, we're trying to figure out areas. He's like, you know, so you had the multiple scenes from different horror icons and stuff, and then we had, you know, this would come up, and he's like, we don't want to try to have the same thing, like add more, so we'll just add a little bit of things here and there. And then once you come down from there, you exit here, and then that'll be it, and then we'll have the table here, which we have to set up, but that'll have a raffle basket that has a Michael Myers mask in it, a Michael Myers prop knife, I'm trying to think what else is in there, signed Dick Warlock, 8x10 print, there's a 11x17 poster, a newsprint article, a wanted newsprint picture. There's a pumpkin. There's multiple Halloween themed Michael Myers stuff, and that's being raffled, and all proceeds are going to the Wounded Warrior Project and all that. So anything, donations, the raffle, online donations, stuff like that, everything is going strictly right to the Wounded Warriors.
Are there any restrictions as to people who should not come to this? So,
I mean, anybody that, we kind of follow the same rules as all haunts. So I mean, if you have any type of, you know, medical conditions, anything like that, to not go through. We also turn around, and because of COVID, it's only 4 people per group can go through. So if somebody comes in and says, oh, well, there's 2 of us, and somebody says, oh, well, there's 1 of me, I want to go through, well, then that one person's going to go by themselves. We're trying to eliminate everybody, keep them in, you know, household stuff. But if anything, they'll turn around and just, you know, 4 per group. And then if somebody comes in and says, oh, well, I'm 5, you know, we'll let them slide through if there's not a lot of people, but try to eliminate that and keep that as much as possible that we could. But yeah, so we're just trying to do as safe as possible to also keep everything fun and exciting like Halloween should be, compared to being afraid, because I think everybody's been afraid enough for the past almost year. Yeah. So,
well, I do want to appreciate him giving us the kind of grand behind the scenes tour. Make sure you come to this location. It's going to be operating tonight. You're going to be seeing this video tomorrow, Halloween night, but also Sunday.
Yep, Sunday. So, Sunday's our last night.
So after you watch this video, you have one more night to come and see it, and a little bit later on, we're going to walk through and experience the haunted attraction for ourselves. So you're not going to want to miss that part.
And if you want to search anything, go to Park Street Horror House on Facebook, and then all the information's also on there. So anything, like I said, the donations, if for whatever reason it rains again and we get completely drenched, then we'll call it on Sunday, but I have no idea what the weather's doing anymore. So,
and for the links that he mentioned, I will put down below in the description, so you can click on it, get all the information down there. So thanks for the tour.
All right, thank you.
So as you can see, nighttime is upon us. We're about to enter the Park Street Horror House. Let's see how scary it really is.
Ready, but be warned, you may see some stuff on the footage you did not expect.
Dozens of children would fall by my blades. Now will need them remembered. Taking justice into their own hands. When I was alive, I might have been disappointed. Trust me. Stop on the line,
Yeah, that's yeah. Huh? Oh, okay. Yeah, because I just come from Dollar Tree to get some stuff.
As mentioned, I do have some gift baskets here that you could donate to raffle for. Give you a quick look at those next.
Carried their kids. He's been through it. Yesterday, just a year. Oh, he's only a year. Okay. They dial it down.
They're ready for you. Please use the hand sanitizer on the right.
She got me.
Someone may not remember. But I take the courage, and that fear is my demon home.
So she can stand here and get some jump scares, people's reactions. They're in Freddy's lair.
I know! Oh, careful there, sir.
He's talking to your brother.
You want to come with me?
No. He's not gonna sleep tonight.
So that is a look at the Park Street Horror House here in Carbondale, Pennsylvania. This is a completely free, open to the public home haunt attraction. Runs tonight, the opening night, tomorrow, which is Halloween night when you're watching this video, and then Sunday, one bonus night. If you can't get here this year, definitely check them out next year. Each year they get bigger and better, and they got a lot of great live actors. Obviously, Freddy's Lair, where I was hanging out getting some of the scare footage, was probably my favorite room. Even though I'm a Jason fan through and through, Freddy's Lair was so well done with the oven, smoke effects, the lighting, the music soundtracks, and each room was basically choreographed with its own music. So it really is top notch for a completely home haunt attraction. 100% free, open to the public. You could go through multiple times, and the people that are responsible for it are really good at doing this. You know, they know what they're doing, and they thrive on putting on some family fun, free entertainment. So don't forget to check the description down below for their Facebook page if you want to get more information. If you have any questions or comments based on anything you see in this video, definitely leave them down below. And if you'd like to see more Halloween type videos, there'll be a playlist popping up in the corner here. So with that said, thanks for joining me on this special, one-of-a-kind home Halloween haunt attraction. My last episode of Vlogoween, and more importantly, Halloween night. So stay safe, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I'll see all of you in the next video.